Sometimes I come to the store and I don't want to talk to a single freaking person. I don't want to look anybody in the eye. I don't want anybody to say hi to me. I don't even want to be there. I don't want to be around people. I just want to keep to myself because of the things that are going on in my mind. Maybe I'm just like sad or depressed or angry or mad or something, but I'm just so irritated, or I don't want to talk to anybody. And the reason I want to be alone is because I can't be required of. My tank is just completely empty. I need a place to recharge or refuel, and that typically is not around people, unless it's the right person who can hear my thoughts and understand me without interrupting, without giving me solutions, without... God, man, I just want to do this video so perfectly because this is like one of the most impactful and beneficial things of my whole life. It's along the lines of seek first to understand before being understood. I feel like anything that I say right now or any way that I create this, if it's not just like the best that I could do, it's just not serving it justice. Feelings show up as an emotion. They don't show up as like clear feelings most of the time. There is something that's always on somebody's mind, and if you can figure out what that is, people will always be interested in talking to you about it, given that they feel safe. Instead of a diary, there's an upgrade. It's called a human being. I can talk to them. That is what I need. These thoughts and ideas are not mine. They're simply things that have been given to me or I've learned, my experience of using them, and things that have worked well for me. If you often feel like getting away and don't want to talk to a single person in the whole world, this is probably one of the reasons. It's not that I need to be alone. It's not that I hate the world. It's not that I'm mad at everybody. It's not that I'm a jerk. I need to express what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, put it somewhere. If you've ever felt really crappy, and then you've written it down, you talked to somebody and you felt like this weight lifted off of you. That's what I'm talking about. Being known, it's being understood, even if it's not by a person. I need to express myself. I need it in order to feel better. Whatever is there, it lifts off me. Criminals turn themselves in. We need to be known. We're not okay with hiding ourselves. We're not okay with not being seen. We were created to be known. That's true on a small scale and a big scale. It's true all the time. I cannot stand small talk. For myself, if people are asking about me or if I'm asking people about them, I don't enjoy it. That's why when I talk to people, I don't ask them, what are you doing for school? What are you doing for blah, blah, blah? Maybe that stuff can come later, but I want to talk about the things that matter. I don't want to talk about the things that don't matter. If you're not interested in talking to me about what you're doing for school, I don't care to hear. Like, I have no desire to hear that at all. If you're talking to me about something that I don't care about, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk to you about what I'm gonna name my pet dog if I decide to one day get a dog. That doesn't matter to me. That's small talk. You want to talk about the things that matter, right? Come talk to me about what matters to you.
What matters to me is you with this camera. I need a cameraman on the...
$1,000.
Cool.
A wonderful woman said to me once, Ross, I can't really get to know you because every time I see you, you're always being funny and you're never serious. I had to think about this. It was true. And I realized it's because I can't stand to hear what you have to say if you're telling me things that you don't care about. Or I didn't like to tell you what was going on with me because either I didn't know how to express it or you didn't care to hear. So I'd always be funny. Being funny provides you and I the giggles. Talking about things that don't matter provides you and I nothing. Obviously within a relationship there's sharing information that's necessary or needed, and most conversations that mean anything would just be based around how each other feel with my friends, parents, siblings, relatives. Not the activities in their lives, but how they feel, like what's on their minds. I'd like to explain a very practical way of forgetting the small talk and talking to people about what's actually there for them and what they're feeling. This kind of takes away the guesswork of how to talk to people about what's really going on for them. There's this really great exercise where you ask somebody, what are you happy about? What are you sad about? What are you mad about? What are you annoyed about? What are you excited about? What are you depressed about? Blah, blah, blah. Any like emotion, you ask them what they feel about it. You don't say anything in response. You can understand more, but you don't say anything. Then you ask, what else are you sad about? Do one at a time, all the way until there's no more emotions left to ask them about. It allows that person to fully express themselves and be totally known by somebody else. I found that it's the most relieving thing in the world when somebody does that to me. My mom was the person who did this to me first. And I'm like, why have we not done this
our entire lives. Why does every person in the whole world not do this every single day, or at least very often? What are you happy about in life right now?
Just happy that I love myself and that I lost 120 pounds.
What?
I feel amazing.
Dude, that is awesome. I'm wanting to know just what's there for you. So it sounds like you're just really happy. So I'm not necessarily trying to find
amazing people around me. Like I have a manager.
Yeah. Can I ask you, what are you sad about in life right now?
Am I sad about?
Yeah. What are you maybe mad or annoyed about in life right now? Anything? So when people on social media do what?
Just are uneducated and give their opinions.
So uneducated opinions.
Yeah.
When they post it on Facebook or something? Like a specific post that irritated you?
About gun control.
Oh, about gun control. So what are you feeling presently or lately, maybe today? Like what is the overall feeling of the day?
My fiance is gone cleaning up for FEMA.
Hanging out, what does that mean? You're bored or you miss him or?
Yeah, I miss him. Trying to keep my mind off of it.
Keep your mind off it?
Yep.
Off of him being gone?
Yep.
You love him a lot.
Yeah, I miss him.
Oh man.
We get married in 5 months, so he better be home before then.
He better be, otherwise you're gonna have the wedding without him.
For
but that sucks though. I'd miss him a bunch. That's a long time.
Yeah, I know.
When Cole starts telling me about how his wife left him and how sad he is and how he's depressed and wants to kill himself, blah, 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 all that stuff, I don't care to, I'm thinking about my own stuff. I have my own problems. It requires a lot from me in order to talk to him about this. If I can tell him about how the coworker is always making fun of me.
Wow, I'm mad because my sister always forgets to put toilet paper back on the roll when it's empty. I mean, come on, Cole. Let's talk about me for a second. I need this.
If Cole can shut the freak up for a second and hear what's there for me, but seriously, it actually requires something from me to hear how somebody else is feeling, to talk to somebody when it's not about things that are really on my mind. It requires something from me. I have to give, and it's effort. Even if it's not very noticeable, it is effort. And that's why I tend to want to get away from people when I'm feeling a lot. You all right, buddy? I didn't mean it. You are giving to me when you ask these things and I get a chance to express this to you and you not say anything, you not tell me what I should do, you not give me these solutions. You are providing me simply like a diary, somewhere that I can put my thoughts and emotions, except it's better than a diary because it's a real human. Seek first to understand before being understood. The thing is, a lot of people don't really know how they're feeling. I don't know how I'm feeling today, I don't. I could think about it. I could ask myself these questions. What am I annoyed about? What am I sad about? What am I irritated about? The other day when I didn't want to vlog, I didn't know why I didn't want to vlog. I didn't know why I didn't want to record. So I took a walk, 15, 20-minute walk, and I get straight to the point. I'm like, Charles, what are you mad about? What are you happy? And I answer the question and I'm like, is there anything else? Am I sad about anything else? Am I like depressed or complacent about anything? And I express all that's there for me. All of it, because I have no idea what's going on. All I know is I don't want to hang out with Billy. I don't want to be recording. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm just feeling like running away and hiding or something. And so I ask myself all these questions and I get to answer all of my own questions. And then I can suddenly see like, oh, okay, this is what's on my mind. This is what's going on. And then after that, I feel better. I feel so much better. I feel this weight off of me. Like I can breathe. You can either have a diary, pray, talk to yourself, or talk to somebody. And I would go the furthest to say that talking to a person, a real life person, is the best. If you can be really understood, because you can be understood by your diary, but you can be even more understood by a real person if they know how to understand, if they let you speak without interrupting you, if they don't try to give you solutions to all of your crap. It's the best. Seek first to understand before being understood. Talking to people isn't about carrying a conversation, as I'm sure you've experienced. If you go and try to talk to a pretty girl, you can lose her interest very quickly. It's not just simply about being able to talk, it's about what to talk about. What seems to work well in getting people interested in me and myself or in you is to talk about the other person. You'll find that the most interesting people are the people that are most interested. People will always want to talk about what's actually on their mind or something that they're passionate about. If you can find a way to appreciate and love somebody's passion, you'll find a way to have a conversation with them where they sincerely enjoy the conversation and will end up liking you and want to be friends with you. It's how to win friends. Seeking to understand before being understood. Whenever I talk to people, I immediately try to talk to them about what's really going on with them, what's really happening in their mind, in their life. Probably more so what's on people's minds rather than even what's going on in their life. I could be interested in something about their life that they're like, that's cool, but I have no interest in talking about it because what's really on my mind is this. Or they'll talk about whatever you're asking them, but not really be interested in talking about it. And so It's like a boring conversation. Who wants that? So the point is to be able to talk to people about things that they actually care to talk about. And that's what I want to do at all times. That's why I don't like small talk.